Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. So Deontay Wilder says he's going to end Anthony Joshua's career. More than likely, the fight between Joshua and Wilder is going to take place during the summer or more so toward the end of 2018. Now, Deontay Wilder's been doing a lot of talking lately, like for the past month. You know, he says that Anthony Joshua would prefer to continue fighting low-tier competition, getting paid millions of dollars. And though that might be his opinion, the fact of the matter is, Anthony Joshua doesn't really need Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua doesn't really need Joseph Parker. They need Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder needs a legitimate name on his resume to pretty much legitimize his career. Same with Joseph Parker. I don't know. And Deontay Wilder is, I don't know, man. He says it's not about the money. Then he asks for, he wants a 50-50 split. He feels that he deserves the same amount of money that Josh was getting. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to make of Deontay Wilder at the moment. I mean, they just started negotiations like a week or 2 weeks ago, and you've been saying that Joshua's been ducking you and all this, man. I mean, when Anthony Joshua beat Carlos Takam in that post-fight interview, man, Joshua did sound a little nervous. He didn't really want to mention Wilder's name, but the crowd was chanting Wilder's name, so he had to speak on it, man, but he didn't sound too confident. That's what I got out of that. But I do believe the fight's going to happen this year. Eddie Hearn said the fight's going to happen this year. Joshua has mentioned that he wants to fight in multiple interviews, you know, recently. Obviously, Wilder wants to fight. You know, Wilder could very well price himself out of the fight, thinking he deserves 50-50. You know, the thing is, if you're going to criticize the fighters that Anthony Joshua fights, you kind of have to look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you're doing something just as egregious as him. When in 39 fights, look at the caliber of your opponents. And in 20 fights, look at the caliber of Anthony Joshua's opponents. You know, Deontay Wilder doesn't have a Klitschko on his record. And, you know, the narrative all over the internet is that, you know, Klitschko was old, battered, he'd already lost. But that version of Klitschko that Joshua fought was outstanding, man. Say what you want about the fight, but he defeated a legend. He defeated a guy that's going to one day be in the Hall of Fame. He defeated a man that was super dominant in the heavyweight division for years, man. For years. Now, again, like I said, Deontay Wilder needs someone to legitimize his career, like an Anthony Joshua. Because he's not gonna get that, you know, fighting the competition that he's been fighting his entire career. So, again, Anthony Joshua doesn't need Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder needs Anthony Joshua. The split, he's definitely not deserving of 50%. Maybe 30-35%. You know, I think it's pretty simple. And, you know, come fight night, I think it's a 50-50 fight as well. I definitely think it's a 50-50 fight. But I'm leaning more so toward Wilder to win the fight. That's just me. I mean, am I not allowed to criticize him and still think that he could pull off a win? I mean, most of y'all don't think that. Most of you guys don't feel that you can say stuff like that. So, I don't know. I mean, Wilder could knock Joshua out. Joshua could knock Wilder out. I mean, we don't know. We haven't seen the fight. Hopefully, we get a chance to see the fight in 2018, man. I'm hopeful. I think it's going to happen. And don't forget about Luis Ortiz. He's still in the equation. Dillian White's still in the equation. You know, these guys could potentially block this fight. Anthony Joshua doesn't need Wilder. I mean, he's got a potential fight with Tyson Fury. He's got a potential fight with David Haye, Tony Bellew. You know, he has options. He definitely has options. Pulev, I mean, dude's got options. So, I don't know. It's really up to us to make that fight happen, man. The more we criticize both parties, the more we make videos about it. I think these dudes be listening to our videos, man. You know? So y'all let me know what you think. Wilder talking about he's gonna end Anthony Joshua's career. Let me know what you guys think about that. Hitman Boxing. I'm out.